Smart Power all 99. Load now. Bartolome coming through. Attack once more. Miralles.
Miralles, we have to hear the name Miralles more in this third set if they want to extend. Because sobrang laki ng contribution niya in the first two sets. Especially in the first set, where she scored at least 5 points.
7 in total. Para sa kanya ngayon. What a dig from Gendrauli. Cuñada gets rejected. Pero lipat sa kabila ang bola. Basarte. Bartolome. She's putting some more power in her spikes. Cuñada wants to do the same. They're gonna give it right at the back. Everybody going for the ball. Ngayon, Quezon naman. They're going middle. That goes out.
Good effort for both teams. Commendable yung block coverage ng parehong koponan. But that was a strong attack. Correct angle para maging off the block shot.
That was Rojo coming through off the blockers as well. 14-13. Quezon, sila ngayon ang may hawak ng lamang. Punching it again. But that time, may hawak daw. Cuñada gets a point.
This time, baliktad naman. Quezon ang nag-celebrate. They thought there was no touch. But point was awarded to San Juan.
That was very
difficult to respect the referee's decision. That's another point for Cuñada. Scoring at least 5 points for every set she's played in.
Cuñada service. Basarte patungo kay Bartolome.
Bartolome. Unstoppable for Quezon.
Just a solid power spike presented by Smart Power all 99. Load now. Bartolome seems to be a different beast in set number 3. Parang may extrang gigil na dagdag. They're planning to do the same. There was a touch from the blockers. And Ecalia coming through.
That was a good off-the-block shot. And yun yung importante. At this time, hindi mo kailangang bumaon ng bola. If you could use the opponent's blockers, you would take the point.
Now an attack right at the middle. There was nobody else to receive it. Again, that was Bartolome coming through for Quezon as they are in the lead after the second tech timeout.
Only projects, plans, play, games! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy! Simply reliable, for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
You're still watching the second season of the MPVA, and you can catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusop.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Also powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. Special thanks to our media partners Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Still, Hans Galeria, Ponso Galvez, and Fiona Bacani, your crew for today. And that right there is Gendrauli, still contributing some points para sa San Juan.
Itong San Juan, their lefties, Ecalia and Gendrauli, responsible for the last couple of points. Down the line shots from these ladies.
We are all tied up at 16. Basarte's gonna set up the middle. That time, it's Nolasco getting some points.
Basilio was the starter for the third set, starting setter for the third set on the side of Quezon, but when Basarte entered the game again, she definitely showed yung connection niya with her spikers.
Nolasco getting it right over to the right side. What a power move from Gendrauli.
Gendrauli from being an off-the-bench player to scoring this. Her strongest attack of the day. Hindi natakot na may dalawang matangkad na blocker sa harap niya.
At naipwesto niya yun sa, sa gitna nung dalawa, which is a very difficult thing to do. All 17 baling its service. Overcooks that point. Goes to Quezon.
In this crucial juncture of the third set, kailangan ng iwasan yung errors. You have to take calculated risks.
Service for Quezon. They're gonna depend on Gendrauli again. Pero masyadong mababa yun.
That was an error. Sayang kasi kaya na hindi lumalaki yung lamang sa 1 point. But now it's now at 2 points. Considerably a big lead na for Quezon in this set.
May mental effect kasi yung ganun kasimple na mga puntos eh, no? Pero if Conyada would put a stop to it, eh di babalik tayo sa isang puntos lang.
Yes, Conyada returning at the front row. Same trend with the other spikes of San Juan. Hindi sila natatakot sa blockers. They're finding ways to squeeze the ball past in.
Conyada already with 12. They're gonna give it again. Patungo kay Inocentes as Conyada goes wide.
Conyada flying and risking it. Trying to go down the line. But like what we said, you have to take calculated risks. Because technically a down the line attack, it's a risky attack to execute.
Pero Xiao, Gendrauli's ball was taken. Tulak patungo kay Bartolome. Now Conyada. Quezon wants to go at it. But a point is still awarded to Quezon.
Now, reaching beyond the net was Miralles. Too aggressive.
The timeout is gonna be called by San Juan. They're 4 points away from losing the game. Pero posible na mabawi pa nila to if they want to. I mean, this is the first time in this set na nakita natin na nagkaroon ng 3-point advantage ang San Juan. Or should I say ang Quezon?
Yes, that's correct. Quezon, slow start in this set. San Juan naman, fiery start in this set. But Quezon has proven in the past too na malakas sila sa endgame. And let's see if that's what's gonna happen again in this set or makikita ba natin yung maturity nitong San Juan. Kasi a lot of players from San Juan could also be considered veterans already in the volleyball scene.
And that's probably what Conyada and San Juan talked about as they get another point.
Yeah, maybe all Conyada and the San Juan team needs is isang breather, isang quick break to restart.
That's 7 points ngayon para sa kanya, si Noval. She's looking for few extra pointers pero mali yata yung number niya. So, she's gonna go back to the bench.
Miralles supposed to be on the bench right now. Stays in the court. He's gonna have to serve and dig.
He continues now. Doro gets it. Iiwan na naman. A push from Rojo. A push from Cha. And that pushes San Juan to within 1.
Conyada, this was our expectations from her, even from the pre-game. And lalo na nung nakita natin yung 5-point performance niya in the second set. She's a smart player. She's capable of using the opponent's blockers to her advantage. And that's what she showed in that specific rally.
Conyada already with 14 points. Can she make something happen here? It goes wide. We are all tied up at 21.
That was a good low and fast set from Basarte. But Bartolome miscalculating the angle kung paano niya papaluin. Medyo sumobra and it turned out wide.
Plays there. Basarte, iiwan. Bartolome was rejected. Now they go Rojo. Conyada. Basarte will set once more. Power shot.
This time it was a higher set for Bartolome. Maybe that's what she likes. Basarte adjusting and Bartolome breaking the San Juan block.
Conyada with 14. Bartolome also with 14. Battle of these two aces. But that time nagkita yung dalawa. Rojo. Bartolome again. There was a dig. Fighting through. Ball still alive. Look at the joust. And in the end, Quezon gets a point.
Pero Xiao contesting this call. Maybe wants to say that it was an illegal attack by the opponents, but it's overruled by our first referee. A timeout for the side of San Juan.
They're gonna call a timeout dahil konti na lamang ang Quezon sa pagtatapos ng laban na ito. But for San Juan, you're seeing the coaching staff really talking to our officials about this. Kasi alam nila yung gravity ng larong ito. Alam nila kung gaano kabigat yung impact if you get swept in this season. So, it really needs to start now. Sakaling may kailangan pa silang i-adjust.
Yes, and that was a very crucial point. Kaya makita natin they're very passionate when it comes to contesting that call. Because if they got the point, this would have been a tied game. But you have to go with the flow, respect the decisions of the referee.
Inocentes serving. Goes out.
That error from Inocentes makes it a 1-point game. San Juan very much in this game still. They have to shrug off what happened in the past plays and just focus on defending this ball.
May konting hinga na magkakaroon dito ang San Juan. Solid serve. Rojo. Retrieved by Cuniada. Flying through his balingit. Off speed, not gonna work. Bartolome again.
Bartolome, sinasabi, gusto ko nang matapos tong laro. I don't want to extend any further. Great cross-court shot for Bartolome. And they are now at match point.
Yan ang kanyang hot zone eh. You see it all the time. But can they finish it off? The answer's not just yet dahil sumasagot pa sina Ikalia.
Ikalia, hindi yung pinakamatunog na pangalan for San Juan in this game, but she scores when it matters. A great off-the-block shot to keep San Juan alive. Saves one match point for Quezon.
A deuce or the end. They're gonna find it, and that marks para kay Nolasco. What a finish from Quezon. The Tangerines have done 2 straight wins para makuha ang momentum and to also get a lot more points in this season.
Nolasco, kahit hindi siya yung top scorer for today, proving na she's a leader in this team. And when the team needs a point, they could rely on her. And the entire team of Quezon showing their composure even in end games, beating San Juan in straight sets.
What a performance coming in from, I would say, the big three of this team. That's Nolasco, Rojo, and Bartolome. I mean, you can even make it a Final Four by putting yeses in there. Because, again, this is a team na talagang nagawa nila ng paraan lahat ng mga posibleng galaw. Pero para sa kupunan ng Quezon, or should I say ng San Juan, it's back to the drawing board. Your final scores 25-18, 25-21, 25-23. It's Quezon winning in straight sets.
Fans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play,
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
The Quezon Tangerines taking San Juan Lady Knights DHTSI in 3 straight sets. This is gonna help them para mas lalo pang umabante sa ating standings. At para sa San Juan, just like what I said before the break, they're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. And I think at this point, I'm curious to see kung sino nga ba ang ating posibleng maging queen of the court. And you are looking at her right now. That's none other than Yeses, making it happen para sa Quezon.
Yung calm demeanor ni Lieses, yung the way she scores, not all from power. Pero minsan niya, no, inuutakan lang niya, she's using soft attacks, and yung momentum na na-build niya for her team, start of the game pa lang.
Yeah,
That's what makes her the queen of the court today.
As of this moment, you're looking at her together with our courtside reporter, Fiona Bacani.
Ayan, so kasama nga po natin ngayon ang ating queen of the court, none other than Ash. Yes, as Ash, congratulations. Hindi naging madali itong laban na to, lalo na nung third set at dumidikit sa inyo ang San Juan. Anong tumatakbo sa isip mo sa mga moments na ganun?
Nakaka-pressure po siya, and thankful din po ako kasi ginawa din po namin yung best namin sa uli, and thank you po na nanalo po kami sa third set na to.
Ngayon naman, Ash, syempre last year rookie ka, and then ngayon babad na babad ka na rin sa game. You have a lot more playing time than you did last year. So anong feeling na ganito yung nagiging resulta ng paglaro mo sa bawat game nyo?
Parang para sa akin po, ang bilis po ng panahon kasi parang kahapon lang po, rookie pa lang po ako eh. Pero ngayon, thankful po ako na ang dami ko po na opportunities, na mga learnings ko po sa mga ngayon po. Thank you.
Ngayon naman, Ash, meron ka bang gustong batiin ng mga nanonood sa'yo? Friends, family, supporters?
Thank you po sa families ko po, kay Roda, kay Crisogono, kay Sharina po, kila Papa Romel po, kila Mama Maricel, kila Kylie, kila Ate Dale, and sa Lieses family, and thank you din po sa Quezon Tangerines po sa nagsusuporta po sa amin lagi.
Ayan, so thank you and congratulations once again to Ash and the rest of our Quezon Tangerines, our defending champions. That's all from us over here. Now back to you, Hans and Pons.
Maraming salamat to Fiona Bacani. And of course, our best player of the game, Ash Yeses. You're currently looking at her right now. The defending champions looking to leave a mark, just like what Yeses did to our Lens. Pon, what a first match that we saw mula sa araw nito.
Yes, it was a game na parehong teams nagpakitang gilas. Both teams had their highs and their lows. But what mattered is yung side ng Quezon, pinakita nila yung championship composure. They're proving that yung title defense nila is very much alive kahit natalo sila ng first game. And yun namang importante sa liga na ganitong kahaba, as we see the likes of Lieses, youngsters, and veterans combining for the team. Whereas for the side of San Juan, there's a lot to be proud of heading into their next games. They may be at a 1-2 win-loss record right now, but they've shown that they are capable of scoring and leading and making big runs. And it's just a matter of consistency for this team.
Yeah, well, you're looking at the Smart Power to Plays brought to you by Smart Only 5G. Only 85 pesos for 3 days. You can download the Smart app and load now. Just like what you said, a lot of things to be proud of para sa San Juan. Cuñada is definitely one of them, scoring 14, pero tila hindi nila napigilan itong front row attack on a consistent basis na ginawa ng kanilang koponan, as the defending champions have made it happen yet again. 25, 25, and 25 para sa Quezon to ramp up more of the scoring numbers. Pon, I want to know more about this because, again, this is a matchup na hinintay ng koponan ng San Juan. And looking at the stats right now, paano ba nakalamang ng paunti-unti ang Quezon in set 3?
Well, looking at the statistics, halos pantay lang sila sa attacks. That's what we mentioned. San Juan had its bright moments in the game. But when it comes to blockings, the height of Nolasco really had a big impact on Quezon Tangerine's win. And sa aces, 5 aces as compared to 4, but I think the service of Quezon speaks louder than just the statistic of having 5. Kasi marami silang services na hindi man naka-ace, pero nahirapan yung San Juan na iangat. And also when it comes to errors, 25 errors in one set for San Juan. That's a lot of errors. And as a team with a lot of veterans, that's something that we hope na mabawas-bawasan nila in the next games. But also, considering na natalo yung San Juan in the last game, I think this is a loss where they could be more confident moving forward. Whereas Quezon, they're now at 2-1 and back at the top of the standings alongside Pasay with a 2-1 record.
A solid effort from the defending champions. Pero ang susunod sa ating triple header, it's the Caloocan AM Spikers going up against WCC Marikina Lady Shoe Masters in the second match of the day. An insane effort from both of the teams sa ating una magiging laban, pero hindi pa yan matatapos dito. In behalf of Fiona Bacani and my partner Alfonso Galvez, my name is Hans Gileria. We'll be back for more MPVA action.